today's session. So today we'll see how to make this coffee mug in NX using sketches. Okay. So this is the final output. Just wanted to show you before we started. Okay, something like this. Let's see how to do it. I'll close this file and I'll open a new file. I just say okay. So for this, I need to draw a sketch. Draw a sketch in YZ plane. So I pick this sketch curve, create a sketch, and pick the YZ plane, and I just say OK. And then I turn off auto dimensioning, and then I will do a sketch. The sketch would be something like I need a profile of a cup. So let's dimension it. So this I will dimension it as 75 mm. Okay. This I will dimension it as 27 and this one as 37.5. Okay. So this portion is done. And now I need to do a 3-point curve. So I'm taking an arc and I just pick this one, this one. I will fill with the radius of 150. Okay. Something like this. So now my sketch is fully constrained. Okay. So once this is done, I need to do a revolve to get the base profile. So for the base profile of the coffee mug, I go to revolve. I select the curve. I pick this as my vector and I say, okay. So my base profile of the coffee mug is now ready. So once this is done, base, I will apply a fillet of 2 mm on the base. So I pick the radius. I just say okay, 2 mm. I say okay. So get that. Okay. Next, what I want to do, next I will have to take a groove at the bottom. So for that, I will draw a section at the bottom of the cup. Something here. I pick this plane. I just say okay. I turn off auto dimension. I draw a circle, a diameter of 40. Okay. So once the circle is drawn, I finish the sketch and then I extrude this sketch. I extrude it with, let's say, 2.5 mm inside, and I wanted to make a depression on the cup. So I will do a boolean by saying subtract from the main body. We just say okay. So now you see I have created a depression or carving out on the bottom of the cup. Okay, till here I think it should be okay. So next I will apply fillet on those two areas. So for that I'll hide these sketches, I don't need them. I'll apply a fillet of 1 mm here and here. I just say okay. Okay. So now for the cup, it's fully solid, right? So we'll have to apply a shell of, let's say, 2 mm thickness. I pick this, say the 2 mm thickness. Okay. So my cup's basic, the body is done. We just need to draw the handle now. Yeah. And before going to the handle, I will apply fillet here. It shouldn't be a sharp edge on the lip. So I apply here 1 mm and here 1 mm so that it is rounded off. Okay. So this portion is now done. And once after that, let's draw a sketch in YZ plane again. sketch in wiser plane. Just say okay, and then I turn off auto dimension. And then what we have to do, we have to project the curve which we have already drawn. So I'll use this option to project this curve. So I will use this as my reference surface. So I have done that now as a reference. Now I will draw a 3-point arc, something like this. And then I try to dimension it. So from the tip to the center of the arc, I will maintain the dimension as 23, and the horizontal dimension from here to here, I'll maintain it as 48. Okay, and then the radius I'll give it as 14. For that, I'll take a radial dimension with this. I'll just say 14. Okay, so this is done. I'll just try to extend this curve, something like this. Okay, and then what we'll do, we'll try to do another arc connecting this and this and something like this. Okay, and now we'll try to dimension it. So this arc radius should be 30. From the center, we'll take a dimension of 48. I think the sketch is already fully constrained. Okay, so I think that is sufficient. So this I will just try to give some random dimension. Say 35. Okay, and then I finish the sketch. So now my basic handles guide curve is ready. So now I have to draw the actual profile of the my handle. So for that I take a plane. I pick a plane on the center here, something like this, normal to this curve, and just say okay. And then we'll try to draw a sketch here and make it in first quadrant by making sure it is in first quadrant. X is here and Y is here, and just say okay. So once this is done, so what we'll do, we'll take a rectangle. Just wanted to check the arc is here. So we need to start our sketch somewhere here. Something like this. Delete. Okay, maybe before that I'll delete the auto dimensioning, and then I take the exact center and then orient to sketch, then make it horizontal, and then just do it like this as a normal rectangle, and then we will dimension it. So let's dimension it this to be like 10 mm. Okay, and this to be with respect to, it should be 5. That's when it will be common, and then this horizontal dimension, let's try to give dimension as 5.2. So this is done now, and then we will try to make it even from here to here. Let's say 5.2 divided by 2, so that it is at the center. Okay, the sketch is fully constrained, and then let's try to add some fillet as well. Make it as 1.2 as a fillet. Just pick the corner. It will automatically apply the fillets here. Okay, this is done. I finished the sketch. After that, we have to do a sweep along guide. So I will search that command here, sweep along guide. So you have that command here, sweep along guide. So this is our okay. This is our section. I pick the section, and this will be my guide. So you see, the section is already created. It is okay. So we see some gap here and there. So to fill that gap, you can use this command called replace face. Okay, just pick this face. This face has to be replaced with this face, so that you see there is an extension now. So we have filled that gap now. And similarly, at the bottom also, we can use the same command of replace face. Pick this surface and pick this surface. You see the extension here. Okay, so now this is done. We just need to unite both the bodies together as a single body. See, now your coffee mug is now ready. You can say Control W to hide all the sketches and also the data plates. Okay, and if you want to do some rendering, you can do it from here, true shade, and then using this, you can change whatever color you want to the coffee mug if you want to do some rendering. Okay, thank you all. See you in another video. Bye bye.